Hey everybody, it's good to see you. It's Catherine Ann, and I am here in my kitchen on a rainy Thursday afternoon. At least I think it's Thursday. Kind of losing track of time, but I thought it would be a fun thing today to bring out my happy drinking bird. Did you ever have one of these? Or you might have one now. I have loved these things since I was in kindergarten. My mother, who was actually my kindergarten teacher, in parentheses, I went to kindergarten for 3 years, so I'm kind of preloaded with a graduate degree, kind of. So my mother brought this bird into our classroom and put it high in the windowsill where it would be safely out of reach of our hands. But I would just stare at this bird day after day, trying to figure out what in the world made it happen. My mother always just said the bird was thirsty, and I mean, that made sense to me. I was 4, so anyway, but I decided to find some more information on this bird, and come to find out, it was invented in the mid-40s by a Bell Lab scientist. His name was Miles V. Sullivan. And this bird became so popular that even President Hoover watched this bird in the White House. He had one in his office. And believe it or not, Albert Einstein was fascinated by this bird and was determined to figure out what made it work. But do you know what? It defeated Albert Einstein. He studied it for 3.5 months and he couldn't figure it out. But here's the part that makes me giggle. Einstein loved the bird so much he didn't want to take it apart to figure it out, which kind of makes me laugh because that's kind of how I feel. But anyway, there are just so many videos you can watch on YouTube about the happy drinking bird, and you can find out what makes it work. There's like a 10-minute video that goes into all the details about things like thermodynamics and evaporation and some chemical called frozen methylene chloride, which I think then like melts or turns into vapor, and then there are 2 bulbs on each end and they're designed in different shapes, and there's like pressure. And I mean, honestly, I watched the video twice. I'm not a scientist, I'm not an engineer, but I was really still enthralled by all the parts and pieces that have to work to make this thing happen. I still don't understand it. I can't wrap my head around it, but I do still get it, kind of. I mean, I can't explain it to you exactly, but it makes more sense to me now that I've learned about it than it did before. Not that I couldn't enjoy it before, because obviously I do. Anyway, this kind of reminds me, this happy drinking bird reminds me of Bible stories, because we can enjoy them just as they are, or the great thing is that we can learn more, we can dig deeper. And even though we may hear the same story time after time after time, each time we hear it, it kind of takes on a new perspective, or maybe we hear God in a different way. And every time we just kind of get layers added to our understanding. We're probably never going to get it like completely. Only God knows exactly what God was how God was trying to speak to us in all those stories. But the more we look and dig and talk to each other and ask questions, the more we understand. And then I think we can maybe enjoy the story even more. So, but the other thing about Bible stories and the Drinking Happy Bird is that they are always refreshing every time we revisit or even visit one for the first time. So the good news is that in quarantine, St. Luke's is still offering Bible studies and classes online. So check on our webpage and in highlights if you want to join a group. Even kids, we've got Bible videos with stories that we would normally be doing in Sunday school. I just taped a new Godly Play episode yesterday about the road to Emmaus. So, and then, we could do it old school and you could just like pick up a Bible. I don't know. It's raining. We've got not a whole lot to do, so figure it out. It'll be great. And even if you don't feel like digging into a Bible story, just remember that it's also safe to enjoy things just for the sake of enjoying them. All right, y'all, we miss you. We love connecting with you virtually. We cannot wait to see you again. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know if you need any help. And we'll just see you later. Let me know if you've got a bird. Okay, thanks. Bye.